Just if you can tell us what it must feel like going into your last game here of a college career that has taken you so many different places and so many turns to get here.
It's bittersweet, you know. I'm just excited to do it with these guys and just be able to share this moment. You know, not a lot of guys. Some guys leave early, some guys stay the entire 4 years, and I just wanted to enjoy every moment of it. So this game is coming up, this last home game. I just want to finish on a good note with a dub.
You guys feel like you're playing for a postseason tournament right now?
Always, definitely. I feel like that plays a good part of it. Get 2 wins this week, and we should be in good shape. And then go into the SEC tournament and just try to make some noise.
I think you mentioned one time your grandpa was a big fan of A&M when you were growing up. Has it been? I know some of your teammates are from really faraway spots, you know, and things like that. Has it been pretty cool for you that it's just right down the road from Rockdale, what you've done here?
Yeah, definitely. Saturday, I'm gonna have a ton of support there. A lot of Rockdale, a lot of College Station, Caldwell, just different places that have watched me grow up playing basketball in this area. So it's going to be pretty unique.
Are you guys as amazed with the, I guess, turnaround that this team has made as, you know, a lot of the people like us that have been watching all year?
Not necessarily, you know, day in, day out. You know, we're just putting the pieces together. And the main thing we just try to focus on is our work, you know, control the things we can control. And that's how the effort we come in every day and put the work in and just try to be competitive and, you know, try to get better.
What's happened with the offense? Obviously, the ball has to go in the basket. You're shooting it a little better. Is it an idea that the people are just more comfortable, you guys more comfortable with kind of what you're trying to do?
A little bit of that and just confidence, you know, being able to get open shots and get defense rotation and just take shots that we practice.
You feel like when a shot goes in or when you hit a shot or somebody hits a shot early, it kind of gets people going?
Oh, yeah, I think if you see the ball go to the net, it helps each and every one of us.
Yeah.
What does a win against a team like Auburn at their place give you confidence-wise going into that final game?
That's huge. It just says we can win. We're tough. We can win in different areas, you know, and coming back home after a win like that is big, you know. I feel like the momentum is going to help us a lot.
What would it mean to have an atmosphere like you played in at Auburn at Reed Arena Saturday?
That'd be amazing. They had a really good fan and support crew out there. It got really loud, and I don't think it messed with us too much, as you saw, but, you know, it'd be nice to have that.
How much have you seen Josh's game grow since he's come here into the focal point of the team that he has been this season?
It's grown tremendously, in my opinion. I feel like when I first got here, his role was a lot different. And as the season went on, as y'all saw, his role really increased a lot. We really focus on getting Josh the ball every possession if we can.
What's been the key to that change, to that growth?
I just give him the confidence and, you know, just give him the green light to do what he needs to do.
When you're going into your senior season and there's a coaching staff change, how do you approach it? Keep positivity. How do you approach that attitude-wise and say, okay, this is my last year, but I've got to, you know, play for these guys that I really don't know, and obviously it's worked out for you as well.
Just try to continue to grow as a person and just grow with my teammates. You know, the closer I become with them, the better we are on the court. As long as we can grow off the court, it'll help us on the court, and I felt like that was a big part of that.
What do you think your emotions will be like on Saturday? You talked about all the people that you'll have here. What will your emotions be?
Mostly excited, super excited, you know, just like I said, enjoying the moment and just being able to have those people there is just going to help me enjoy it even more.
What do you remember about the first game against Arkansas?
We came out, played really hard. We were struggling rebounding a little bit, and around that time we weren't making shots, but we were playing hard, which is something it's our identity. So as long as we bring that, come make some shots, I think we can have a great game.
Still hoping to pursue that pro bass fishing career once your basketball days are over?
Yeah, hopefully I can get into that and just dabble around and figure it out. As my time goes, I'll start spending more time and getting into that too.
Have you participated in any fishing tournaments before?
I haven't. I watch as many tournaments as I can. I watch like I watch basketball. I just really enjoy the sport.
What channel do you normally watch the bass fishing tournaments on?
You can find it on ESPN sometimes, but like I usually watch it on my laptop, watch it online, and just keep up with it.
Who would be your bass fishing role model?
Oh man, I really like Jordan Lee, young guy from Auburn, Alabama. He's really good right now. But Mike Iaconelli is one of my favorites as well.
Do you have a place back home in Rockdale that you normally go fishing at?
Yes, I do. I have a couple private ponds out there that I go fishing at every now and then. You know, me and my dad. It's fun.
I think they said long-term plans, park ranger along those lines. Is that or
Oh,
once
yeah.
the playing days are done?
I also want to kind of try to get into game warden.
Game-
You know, law enforcement, and just try to just do something with wildlife. You know, I like being outside. I'm a really outside guy. I don't like being inside, so I'd rather be outside trying to help.
You ended up playing an inside sport, though.
Yep. Oh yeah, I ain't playing outside sport. It's too hot.
Well, I ask you, same thing we asked some of the other guys. Just some thoughts or what emotions you think you'll be feeling Saturday with a final home game, and especially considering kind of the different turns that your career has taken you on.
I'll just say gratitude and thankfulness. You know, just grateful for the experience of being here in college and just kind of just taking it all in and just being very, just like I said, thankful of the moment and just embracing it.
What has been the key to your development and becoming that focal point of the team from where you were when you got here?
Just staying persistent in what I do, just not allowing the tough moments to get to you too much, and just stay in the gym. Honestly, stay in the gym, stay in the weight room, just believe in yourself. It's really simple.
How have you liked having so much of the weight of the game plan on your shoulders through the season?
It's definitely cool. It's definitely a fun experience being able to just to help the team in any way, whether it's scoring, rebounding. It's a cool experience, especially in my last year, being able to play this way.
How have you been able to grow into that role of being a focal point, especially offensively?
I just say just staying in the gym, just in the off season, just working on my game, working on my body, and just keep believing in myself.
How different is this team getting into this Arkansas game than the one that you put on the floor when you faced them in the very first game of conference play?
I'd say it's a pretty different team. We played them maybe 2 months ago, so I'll say we've gotten a lot better. We've kind of grown a little bit more. All the young guys have experience in SEC play, so we're a little bit more experienced.
Are you an all-conference player?
That's not for me to say. I'm just trying to do my job every night.
If you were voting, would you put your name on that?
I don't know. I'm just trying to do my job.
Arkansas doesn't have a lot of post guys like the two beasts you played last night. Does that make anything any easier for you in the middle?
That's not for me to say either. I just try and do my job. I just trying to, whether it's a big man or not a big man, I just try and play the same way and trying to help my team be effective every night.
Are you used to having two guys on you every time you get the ball?
Some nights when I catch it, I get double teamed, and it's just every night varies. Some teams are digging, some teams are doubling, and just kind of reading it and just trying to make the right play.
Josh, are y'all playing for a postseason berth?
Yeah, I would say we are. Especially this is my last year. I want to play as many games as I can. I don't want the season to end because what am I going to do when the season's over? So I just want to be able to keep playing, whether that's the NCAA tournament or any other tournament we get picked into.
What are you going to do when the season finally ends?
I don't know. That's a good question. Basketball's been my life, so it's kind of don't know.
What does a win do from like last night, big road win against a good team? What does that do for your confidence going to this final game and then into the postseason?
I'll say one like that is definitely a confidence booster for our team. It definitely builds momentum heading into the last home game of the year. So I would say it gives us a lot of confidence going into the last game, but at the same time, we still got to go out there and perform.
How would you describe what this journey is kind of like going up in the Northeast and kind of being an obscure name in terms of, with very little recruitment and go up there and then come back here?
I'll say it's been a heck of a journey. It's been a long journey. It kind of shows you it really doesn't matter what people say or think. It's just if you believe in yourself and you just keep working and keep progressing, you never know what's going to happen. So it's been a long journey. It's been a marathon. I'll definitely say that.
How different do you think the attitude will be going into this year's SEC tournament versus a year ago? You guys seem to have a little momentum and confidence right now.
Yeah, I'll say this year I feel like we have a little bit more confidence heading into the SEC tournament. We won a few more games in conference play, so we've seen ourselves have success against all the teams in this league. So we're a little bit more confident heading in.
With all the unknowns of last summer, how do you keep it upbeat, positive going into your senior season? not really knowing what to expect with the new staff as well. And obviously it's worked out for you.
Honestly, you just have faith that things will work out. Sometimes you don't always see the road ahead. You just got to believe that it'll work out, and that's kind of how I took it.
Did you ever go fishing with those guys?
I've been fishing with Chuck once. I don't think he caught one fish when I was with him. I'm being serious.
Did you catch any?
No, I didn't catch it.
So bad luck charm, or do you think it was just?
I think the whole fishing thing with Chuck's a little bit overhyped.
So no fishing career for you going
Oh,
forward?
no, not for me.
What do you have aspirations? Do you want to play at the next level after this?
Oh, yeah, that's my goal, to keep playing.
Did he just take you to like a College Station goalie or something like that? Or where
It was somewhere in Bryan. It was some lake in Bryan we went to.
Oh.
Yeah.
Who's your favorite basketball?
Probably Chuck.
Does he talk about fishing a lot, or?
No, he doesn't talk about fishing a lot around me. No, not really.
What do people talk about a lot about around you?
Just the regular stuff in the locker room, just goofy stuff, basketball, jokes, what we're wearing, whatever, just silly stuff.
How much did that redshirt season help with your growth and having guys like Tyler and Robert around to kind of hone in on your skills?
Yeah, I'll say that redshirt year was a big year for me, going up against those guys every day, lifting almost every day, developing my body, and just working on my explosiveness. I'll say that year is very important for me.
Do you keep up with those guys still?
I haven't talked to them in a while, but I still follow them, kind of follow what they're doing in their careers, but I haven't spoken to them in a while.
Thanks, Josh.
Thanks, Josh.
You ever been fishing with Chuck?
Yeah, we've been, I think, once or twice. It's always a good time. I like taking some of the guys that have never been fishing. I grew up going fishing with my grandfather and stuff, but some of the guys haven't, and so we'll take them out there.
Have you
and
ever
it's
caught
fun.
anything?
Yeah, we catch some bass. I think we caught some brown. Just depends on what time of year and all that. So,
Where'd you take him?
where were we? I don't know. He has a few spots around here, so I normally would just ride with him.
So is he the best fisher though?
Oh, I don't know. Probably, yeah. He would say he is, but I get competitive with that too. So,
Who gives him a run for his money?
Savion's pretty good, I think. Really just depends on the day. So, yeah.
Who's the worst?
Yeah, I don't know. Probably some of the freshmen, some of the like Cash maybe, Canadians. No ice fishing around here, huh?
So what do you think your emotions will be like on Saturday, with it being senior day?
I think just gratitude. It's been a great 4 years, and it's been more than I could have ever imagined. So really just thankfulness. Even amidst the transition and all the change, there's been a lot of mountaintops, a lot of valleys, and so just a lot of thankfulness for who I've become through it all, and just the people I've got to meet. Yeah.
How do you approach that with the right attitude when there's a switch, in the staff? When you're moving forward into that season and getting to know those new guys, how do you keep positive in that situation?
Yeah, I just think you got to embrace it, and you got to realize that there's so many lessons to be learned. And to be frank, Buzz and I, our personalities probably clicked more than BK and I. And that doesn't mean, BK, that's my guy, like he will always be. But I think when Buzz got here, it really clicked. And so I was all in from, within the first couple of weeks, and so it's been an absolute blessing. I'm really thankful he's here.
Is there a moment from this last season that you'll remember more than others?
Last night was pretty special, huh? It's probably up there, top 5, beating Auburn last night, top 5, top 10 moments in my career. So that's special. Getting through boot camp, obviously we can't divulge what happens there. It's kind of trade craft secrets or whatever, but finishing that with your teammates and going through all the preseason stuff, you can't put words to it. And so I think the bond that was built during that's not necessarily a game or a moment or a practice, but the culmination of all that has been really cool.
Do you remember a game that you had the crowd going anything close to what you guys saw last night at Auburn here at home?
Here at Reed, like it was.
Yeah.
I think prior to the Tennessee game last year, that comes to mind. I know that was close to a sellout. The Kentucky game, I guess would be sophomore year, the Sweet 16 year. That was special. I think it was a wide out, and I think we won that night.
Yeah.
So I'd probably say that Kentucky game sophomore year was the most resemblance to that.
Anything else, Mark? Thanks, Mark.
Thanks.